Why are you standing there reading a book? I find reading a book while standing up rather interesting. Rather bizarre. No. That's somewhere to hide, which I hopefully won't need. I will, but I hopefully won't. Up we go. What's this? It's a chest. Loot. 104. I'm guessing chests are this game's flags, maybe? I don't know if we're in multiple cities in this one. But I'll probably do what I did with the flags, and that's only grab what I see. And I should be going down this way. Why am I going over there? Thought I wouldn't make that. Right. Down there. So let's hop down. Hopefully without dying. Not dying is good. Oh, a person. Right. Actually, I can just walk down rather than dropping down.
I suppose I should find a way to stay in shape too.
Yes, I was just doing pull-ups and chin-ups, and they're the same thing, aren't they? Hello, Giovanni Auditore. 1436. Banker, advisor, noble. Giovanni Auditore was one of the pivotal figures in the 15th century Florentine banking. In charge of overseeing the Medici bank branches across Italy, he kept the Medici machine running while Lorenzo was busy with the government. Extending his reach out into the international operation, it was Giovanni who first noticed the problem with the Leon Bank, causing him to alert Francesco Sassetti, which saved the branch. Such great talent was rewarded by Il Magnifico. I think that's the Medici? Lorenzo? Giovanni developed a close friendship with Lorenzo de' Medici, becoming one of his closest advisors. Successful negotiations to secure the Pope's support of the Medici Bank in 1471 were carried out by Giovanni. Relieved and grateful, Lorenzo paid for Giovanni's palazzo as a gift. Cool. Hello.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Uh-oh.
Something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night, and then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It...
Turn?
It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo de' Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Right, so we have a fetch quest of sorts. I wonder what happens if you decline. Sounds like a very weird thing to do. Giovanni Auditore.
Al magnifico Lorenzo de' Medici, mio protettore e amico.
My protector and friend.
I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Galeazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de' Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
Just another quick thing. Does this let me get to the Does it let me go to... No, that's not helpful. I was thinking it would let me go to... I think I'll have to... No, this is the right place, isn't it? No, I don't want that. Right, how do I get to this database then? Ah! Cool, you can zoom. Ooh, Florence. So I'm guessing there are other areas in Italy we're going to visit. It's good to know. But, there we go, that's how we get to this. The truth, interesting. None of these are, I don't think any of these are new documents. Locations. Oh, should I be reading all of these? I feel bad when I do this, but I do it in all my other Let's Plays, so I will be doing it here, and that is, I will be reading all these bits from the database. So, when you see me back out of this, you can stop watching if you don't want to hear me read these, or listen to these. So, Santa Trinita, so I'm guessing that's the Holy Trinity. Constructed over an existing church in 1258, Santa Trinita, the Holy Trinity, is known for its Sassetti Chapel, which is decorated with frescoes of the life of St. Francis by Domenico Ghirlandaio, a painter most famous for his brief role as one of Michelangelo's teachers. Santa Trinita was the mother church of the Vallombrosan order of monks, a very serious group that strictly enforced both poverty and silence for life. Despite the beauty of the Santa Trinita frescoes, very few Vallombrosan monks are likely to have seen them on account of the fact that the monks received beatings for going outside their monasteries. Oh dear. The Ponte Vecchio. I think it's still around. The famous bridge spans the Arno at its narrowest point. The original version was presumably constructed by the Romans, but the first written records only appear in 996. Two previous incarnations of the bridge were swept away in floods before the present structure was built in 1345. A tower was built at the southeast corner to defend it. The bridge consists of 3 segmental arches. It has always had shops lining the central passageway, a feature which seems extraordinary now, but was common during the Renaissance. Ah, so this is talking to us now. Okay. At first, butchers took up residence there, but over time they were pushed out by jewelers, souvenir shops, and creepy teenagers chaining locks to the bridge's railing and throwing the keys into the river in a bid for eternal love, not realizing that the locks will be cut off later that day by disgruntled polizia. Everlasting indeed. The San Giovanni district. San Giovanni was named after St. John the Baptist, the patron saint of Florence. It is the oldest area of the city and the centre of administration, encompassing the Palazzo del Signoria. If big churches are your thing, head to Santa Maria del Fiore on the northern edge. It's the one with the gigantic dome. So that's the go here. It's the big viewpoint thing. Firenze, founded by Julius Caesar in 59 BC, Florentia, as it was called by the Romans, quickly became a centre of commerce. After the sacking of Rome in the 5th century, the Ostrogoths took over. Under their rule, the city was constantly under attack from the Byzantines, who sent the population level below 1,000. The Lombards came to power in the 6th century, ending the Byzantine assaults. Florence grew to a population of 80,000 in the 4th century, of which 25,000 were working in the wool industry. In 1378, a major revolt of the lower class led to the wool combers rising up and seizing the government of the city. Their progressive, radical democracy lasted for less than 2 months before the upper classes seized control once more. But the revolt so terrified the rich that a century later it was still discussed in hushed tones, much as the 1960s hippie movement is today. Okay. The Albizzi family became the de facto rulers after the revolt. Worried about the rise of the Medici family, who were newly rich bankers rapidly gaining influence in Florence, Messo and Reynaldo Albizzi imprisoned Cosimo de' Medici and exiled him in 1433. But Cosimo gained influence behind the scenes and rose to power in 1434, exiling the entire Albizzi family except for Luca, who had been loyal to Cosimo. Luca Albizzi joined the Signoria. the ruling body of Florence, as Gonfaloniere, succeeding Cosimo's old friend Iliaro Auditore in 1442. Under the Medici family, which built impressive public buildings and supported such luminaries as Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Botticelli, the Renaissance began with Florence securely at its centre. Okay.